Without you, there's no me. Belief is bigger when we believe together. Right now, I'm looking for people who believe in the same things that I do, so we can build success together. I'm looking for accomplices that want to make big accomplishments. Peace. Travis Odewell. It's Pure Sound Daily Business. Talking about we build together on belief. This is one of the most profound things I've heard from one of my coaches, Coach Michael Burt. And he was speaking about going into a business relationship, a business partnership with someone. And he said, when you go into a partnership with someone, you need to align on beliefs. You need to believe the same things. And his example, saying, for instance, in the business relationship that one of the business relationships he got into was that he believed in maintaining the relationship over the business or over profits. And the other person didn't. So the other person was more concerned with getting the money and scrapping the relationship. We could say this is where we use terms such as not doing right by each other, wanting money over with people. Now, I don't know that any criminal activity really took place. It was not that I remember. It was simply that when the relationship was souring, and instead of finding a way to part so that you could remain friends, so the relationship could still be intact after whatever was happening with the money situation. That's what my coach was concerned with. The other person was just concerned with getting the money. And now that I know that, I keep it in mind. This is where knowledge, you put it on yourself. When you learn something new, you do better. But also when you learn something new, it's all on you. You stop being ignorant. You don't have a right to complain, in my opinion. Real adult, a real leader, let me put it that way. This is cut through everything else. You believe you're a leader, you put off leader energy. If you're a leader, you don't have a right to complain about situations you put yourself into. Especially when you're leading yourself. You're a solopreneur. We're partnering with people. And that it's our job to make sure we believe the same things. Part of we got different levels. We got like personal life, community, family, business, organization, or career. And if I say my community life, I was part of an organization. I was an official of a religious organization. And it just through deduction, because no one really talked about it, I realized I didn't believe the same as the leadership believed. One of my beliefs is that leaders lead. What I mean by that is that leaders call their people. Leaders lead out front. Leaders train people. Leaders make the effort. Leaders engage, not only with their team, but with the public. The leaders are the ones leading. They're out front. They're doing the work. Anything they're asking for, they're doing themselves. They're showing it as an example. Even if it isn't their skill set, they have, some kind of connection to it. They're not just talking about, we need to do this, and yet they're not showing any of that. Now, that's what I believe. Now, the main thing that was happening was these things that I believed in, I didn't see. I didn't experience. So that I had to deduce means we believe this different things. This is just an example. I've spoken to people over the course of building this business, but it really just shed a light over my lifetime. Whether I was young, whether I was grown, and that the issues I had was really because I didn't believe the same things that these people believed. Since one of our main focuses here is leadership and really leading yourself into mastery, to being the best in the world at something, skill set, being a leader of yourself. Now that I'm 43 years old, I'm just like, man, I've had a lot of bad coaches. I've had a lot of bad teachers. It's hard for me at this age to look at anyone, meaning any age group, and not be critical of them. Since I've had 4 decades plus, I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I was. We still here doing what we're doing, moving forward, chasing our dreams, putting in a good fight, fighting for our purpose, running to our purpose. And to see people older than me, my age, I can be a little critical, especially when I think back in the past. It's like I'm thinking like my literal coaches, my athletic coaches. I'm like, man, these weren't good coaches, and they won state championships. But ironically enough, when there was a school that opened up, a new school that took a lot of the teenagers away, that they ain't win no more championships. I was like, okay, so that says to me they didn't win championships because the coaching was so good. They won championships because they just had a surplus of talent, which makes perfect sense to me. And when I was out in Murfreesboro at a live event, a business event, and I was getting my morning walk in and doing some reels, and I spoke on this. So check out the Facebook page, check out the YouTube page where we drop sometimes random knowledge, sometimes very focused knowledge to move you along. And that I was just like, man, these weren't very good coaches. They ain't read no books. I'm going to be a little hyperbolic when I think of Zig Ziglar, these sort of individuals. And I'm able to get over myself now. However, I'm like, man, these dudes is kind of corny to me. When I was younger, I look at these things, watch some YouTube videos. I'm like, yeah, I see why I didn't get into these type of motivational speakers. Like, I thought the hustle was cool, but I couldn't really listen to these cats like that. That's why I'm so passionate now. Not because I think I'm the bee's knees, but I just know me when I was younger, I needed someone that talked like me, that looked like me, just to penetrate that arrogance. Either that or I needed a good coach, a good teacher in my life that I just didn't have at that time. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, these cats didn't read no books. They didn't read these people. They didn't tap in. They weren't growing themselves. So how could they help me grow? And it's simple as that. So yeah, I'm critical of people from the past because they didn't do right by me. And I want to be here to do right by the people who are looking for me just as much as I'm looking for you. And how we distinguish that when it comes down to it and really working together, really building together. Because this is a long-term journey. I'm taking you to a transformation. This isn't just a one-time thing, a one-time meeting. It may be as far as maybe it's a season. I get you on your way and then you're to find someone else. But that's the problem. That's why I have such a passion, is there anyone else? I don't think I'm for everyone, but I shouldn't be the only one. We should all have choices. So wherever you at on the planet, if you listening to me, you have a purpose. Your purpose might be to be doing what I'm doing, but you have your own audience to serve. Not everyone is going to resonate with me. They may resonate with you. You say the same exact words just coming out of your mouth with your unique experience, your history, that they're going to resonate more with you. It's a big passion I have. Because I know I don't have a background of, I'm not from the streets or anything like that. So I'm hoping this will touch some people's hearts because you got to help your people. I hope it'll help some of my people that we may resonate culturally. We just don't have the same background. Born and raised in Lincoln, Nebraska. That's my unique history. You have your unique history. School of Hard Knocks. Maybe you ain't been to School of Hard Knocks. Maybe you had all what you needed to grow. And you're looking for that transition, that transformation. And again, as I said, maybe you not. Maybe you from the streets and you trying to uplift yourself, level yourself up. Business is business. These are principles of accomplishment. That's what I'm laying out here. And no matter what you want to do, you can do it. You have purpose. And we definitely need more leaders. So we align on belief. One of our core beliefs, I say, is really a core principle of what we've learned from our own experience in life, as well as experience other people's experiences that we've aligned with, is that you have to be open, honest, and responsible. Part of being responsible is being responsive. Are you responsive? Are you engaging with this knowledge day in, day out? Are you commenting? Have you subscribed? Not for me, for you. Are you going further? Are you really interested in what I'm saying? Is this moving you along? How much further would it move you along to work with me closer? One-on-one in a group setting. I could really break these things down and apply them to your unique life, not just in a general sense. And the same principles work in your personal life to level up as they work if you're looking to start a business. We align on belief. I believe everyone has a purpose. I believe purpose finds you. I believe if you're not moving forward, you're backsliding. You're backsliding into a basic life. So if we believe the same things, I believe you have purpose. I believe I can help you if you're going through that transition. If you're confused and unsure about your next moves and need clarity and guidance, I believe Pure Sound L can help you. So what do you believe? Do our beliefs align? It's Travis Soda Well, Pure Sound Daily Business. Peace.